Have you ever had a general sense that you had no idea what you were doing? And you were just improvising? Also, how come we have, like, a planet up here beneath the space colony arc? It makes no sense. Imagine if there was a time limit on this level. Do you have any idea how panicked I would be? I can just take my sweet ass time and not worry about things. I just get hit by an explosion. Deal. Elgato. Why would you sin? Amazing. What an actual miracle. I didn't think Christmas was a real holiday until today. I truly thought it was a product of corporate greed. Like Valentine's Day. Yeah, you like that? You like that sudden feeling of vertigo? A low place. That's me. That's where I am whenever I play these kinds of levels. Okay, that was very loud. Imagine shoveling in your backyard, and then suddenly you hit a gas line. That's the same sound that would make.
It's gotta be one more left.
Sweet release. Another one. My job as a klepto isn't over yet. I will hoard all the shiny objects I see. Regardless of size, even if it's the size of a building, I will find a way to get it into my basement. I like to think we're making record progress, despite how long it's taking me to get through this level. I can't believe you just said the S word. Understandable. And now we're done. We're done. I never want to see something like this again.
Hand over those master emeralds. Give them to me.
As long as you don't do that stupid cutscene attack like I did. That was quick. At least you didn't do the cutscene attack. Now to do the exact same fight I did last time.
I have no choice but to fight now.
But we were already fighting. This whole time. Knuckles has been fighting his entire life. It's gotten to the point where he can't recognize what's, like, fighting, what isn't. He just has the ability to shoot bolts now.
Pick up one ring at a time, or else.
Or else what? I'll pick up as many rings as I want. Solely because I can't help myself. That's what happened in the last cutscene. It's happening again.
Attacking a lady? Shame on you.
Especially when you're shooting lightning. Honestly, I don't think thunderclouds are very discriminate about who it attacks. This is the same cutscene. Exact same cutscene from before.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Apology not accepted.
The gravity is very weak, so try to go up by hovering.
So I can just hover all the way up to the end of the level. No, I can't. It is limited. You had me fooled. Seems like I got some new stuff. I got protection armor, of course. Safety first. Whenever I go out into space, I always make sure to wear my armor. Wait a second, how can Eggman breathe in space? I get with the Anthros, it's like a completely different biology, but Dr. Eggman? Also, how is he able to survive with, like, on a roller coaster when there's like a bunch of meteors everywhere bashing into his head? I must say the world building in this is very inconsistent. Unless if all humans can breathe in space. I don't think that was ever pre-established. I think just about anyone can walk up into space and they'll be fine. My favorite part of this entire experience is the relentless knockback that's just there for no reason. Plus, I'm wearing my armor! Oh, wonderful, a drill. You can't hurt me. I think it just hurt me.
Yosh!
It pushed me into the goal.
Darn, why do they always leave a sweet little innocent girl like me alone?
Sexism. I wonder if Tails has a death laser of his own. That'd be pretty neat to see. Yeah, he has a death laser. You are completely copying me in every way. You just shot the laser right in my face! Have some class and honor, this younger generation. They know nothing of honor. In my heyday, when we had death lasers,
I guess he was
we
just
were
a
on
regular
opposite
hedgehog
ends of the
after all.
room.
Legend has it when all 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected, the power creates
It
a
makes you
miracle.
blonde.
Here are the results of the research project called the Ultimate Life Form. But
I just had this random document with me the entire time.
Life Form-
If you want to live, leave the Chaos Emeralds where they are.
I will be back in 5 minutes. The Chaos Emeralds better be right there where they were left. Oh, these are gonna be a lovely gimmick. A very wonderful gimmick indeed. Thumbs up, 10 out of 10. I bet you Rouge is already long gone with the emeralds. I bet you she's already back at the Pentagon, handing them over in a briefcase. I don't want to be on these tubes. Can I not be on these tubes? I can't believe you're forcing me to ride on these tubes. Shadow's gonna get vertigo the longer he's on these tubes. The tubes are going to be 90% of the level. I have a plan. Why don't I just jump the second I touch the tubes? You spin me right round, baby. Please kill me. I'm suffering. I'm too dizzy. My life has devolved into spinning and confusion. That's the product of spinning too much. You lose your focus and your balance. The next thing you know, you're in the Earth's atmosphere, burning to a crisp. It's not a laughing matter. You know what's also not funny? Getting a game over. Alright, you just want to strip away my happiness then. Okay. Alright, you know what? Maybe I don't want to give you the satisfaction of getting a game over. How about that? How about it? I will have the last laugh here. Well, this definitely doesn't give me vertigo. I found a loophole. You have to get on top of the cylinders. Sonic had rails. Shadow has tubes. I don't want to say anything else because I think the juxtaposition speaks for itself. There's just so much meaning behind all of this. The tubes are bigger because it represents Shadow's bigger power. Because he's the ultimate life form. Sonic gets the smaller rails because he's got a small dick.
I guess I'm not at full power here.
Me neither, man. Me neither. I am not at my power peak yet.
I thought that capsule you were in exploded in space.
You know what can I say? I die hard.
Oh, shut up, Bruce Willis. You know what would have been great? You know what would have had a lot more symbology? If in the Dark Side version of the fight, they had a red hue instead of a blue.
I'll use your chaos control.
I love how Sonic just straight up knows how to teleport now.
I'm not done with you yet.
So you just happen to be an airbender now. Can you stop spamming that? And also, no viewer, the blue hue isn't a glitch.
I'll use your chaos control.
You can stop informing me of that. I know.
Chaos control.
You need to stop saying that. You don't even need to say chaos control. Just do the action.
I'll use your chaos control. All right, Shadow. Time for me to finish this.
Stop trying to sound edgy, Sonic.
I'll use your chaos control.
He was spinning. Why are you running? Why are you running? Get back here right now! This is the fight. This is what the actual fight is.
I'll use your chaos control.
Alright, how do I deactivate the voice acting? This is getting really silly. Is it just me, or is this version of the fight actually harder? Or maybe I'm just, like, sucking at playing the game. I think it's because I'm sucking at the game. That's probably the only explanation. No! Don't you fucking dare! Not in the mood for your gags. They're not even funny gags. They're like the unfunny Family Guy variety.
I told you, I'm the ultimate.
Yeah, good job, Sonic, you won. Again, not a visual glitch. So we did it. We have full access to the laser. Now the president will have to make my Twitter account verified. Can't believe the villains actually won this time. It's mind-boggling. 10 out of 10. Gotta love those subversive twists. Sonic is dead. Tails is also dead. Amy probably died.
The ultimate life form. Chaos control.
Space
What's with all of these voices? You're not gonna believe it, but there's actually one final thing we have to do in the game. We have to reboot everything. We have to restart the whole playthrough from the beginning. You didn't allocate your RAM. You gotta allocate your RAM to the laser.
What's that vibration?
Hey, wait.
That's not a vibration, it's just a full-on, like, earthquake. Because the ship is malfunctioning.
This space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity.
What are you talking about? It's still stationary. Look out at the stars.
What's that on the screen?
It's an old dude about to get executed.
My calculations are correct. The space colony Ark will impact.
You were just pretending there. She's an immortal being that manipulated Eggman's grandfather into causing the apocalypse. Yeah, we won't be able to do anything. Like it's gonna impact in a matter of seconds. There's gonna be a second arc because this one hasn't even moved.
Is there anything else you want to say? No. Ready.
What's going on?
Oh, he
here?
actually is getting
Who is
executed.
that?
You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
He deliberately drove the ship into a rock. I can't even read that text. The subtitles are actually way more legible than whatever this crap is.
My
All I could think about was that I wanted it all based on my original projections.
He went so insane he started interrupting himself.
You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
I just
So,
might be able to stop
the Master
Chaos
Emerald was up your ass the entire time, and it can change in size. Alright, I gotta go stop the apocalypse now. So I think the gimmick of this level is, freezing time. It would certainly be nice to freeze time when dealing with a magnificent creature like the Artificial Chaos. No, I wanna get off. I wanna get off the elevator. Which one of you pressed the button? Fun part is this is like a one and done kind of deal, but if I don't get this door open, then I'm gonna fall into the vacuum. Which you know is kind of weird, because like, can you really fall in space? Because there's no surface to land on. You're just going on and on into the cosmos for all eternity. All right, what a way to transition to the Eggman phase. And now we got a fun level. A level where we have to jump in a bunch of boxes and there's just acid on the ground. And if you touch the acid, you melt. I still can't tell if that's acid or if it's just like waves of green electricity. Even when the game is upscaled to 1080p, it's almost impossible to distinguish. Yes, no! Viewers, I appear to be stuck. I need help. SOS. I had an SOS, and then I lost the SOS, because the SOS is a two-faced dickhead. It's an inanimate object, but it was my only way I could survive. Okay, there we go, we're safe. Home stretch. Fantastic. Death lasers. With a very low draw distance, too. Come on. Yes! No! Let me on the block! Let me on the block! It's not letting me on the block. What did I do to upset you? Tell me, what did I do? Look, I'm trying, okay? You don't have to be so rude about it. Look at me, I'm Rouge now. I can't wait to spend hours on end looking for 3 random objects that are randomly placed across the map. Well, if it isn't the Emperor of Darkness looking out the window at his achievements. You know, the fun fact is that I don't think there was actually a window there. Imagine if I could just clip through the molten lava. Now I'm gonna press this button, see what happens. Up, I'm just flooding the place. Wonderful, I hope Rouge escapes. I hope there's a cutscene that at least lets us know she's alright. Because I would worry a little bit. Wait, how is Knuckles swimming in... Wait a second, this isn't lava, this is like battery acid. Or is it coolant? What? Battery acid can't be cool? Imagine trying to swim all the way down here without some sort of apparatus. Unless if it turns out there never was an apparatus. I looked it up on the most comprehensive Sonic Wiki I've ever seen. No, seriously, the Sonic Wiki is just straight up that comprehensive. There's just so much detail on every single page. There's like entire novels of stuff. I'm not even kidding. Okay, maybe this is High C. This is also a place where you're very susceptible to drowning. And that's not a good thing. It's not good to drown. It's probably one of the worst ways to drown. Getting a game over too, yes. Also one of the worst things in the entire world. I'm gonna throw my PS4 controller across the room. I'm gonna make sure it like gets embedded into the wall and you can't even like tear it out without destroying the foundation. Viewers, I have to tell you something. I'm about to do something really stupid and regrettable, but it's gonna make my life a whole lot easier. Have you ever day traded, viewer? Then you understand the pain that I endured. I gotta go back to the aquatic mine so I can get a breathing apparatus. You know what that means? Bubbles are back, and they're better than ever. This wasn't mandatory until it was mandatory. All right, I got it. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that thing on his neck, so he can breathe now. So this level has officially just gotten easier. I am wearing such cool, badass jewelry, my man. I got the bling going on. You don't need any breathing apparatuses as long as you got the bling. Yeah, the oxygen machine that my hospital has me use, I sold it for a necklace. It was the best purchasing choice I've ever made. And then watch it not actually work. Because I can guarantee you that's how out of luck I am. Okay, it actually works. It actually works. I sound like one of those deceptive Facebook ads, but it works. Seriously, you had bubbles there, right there that I could have breathed in at any moment, and I chose to do all this unnecessary backtracking just to get a beautiful necklace. I say I want challenge, but then I go for like easy mode. Ow, ow. Look, man, I just wanted to breathe underwater. It's a cool superpower. Trust me. Trust me. This level would be unplayable with the necklace. You would have to be exceptionally skilled at Sonic Adventure 2 to pull it off. Well, no one told me there was a death trap there.
The area below the enemies has no floor. Be careful not to fall.
Alright. Thanks for letting me know. I think I have to put up with the sins of Eggman's grandpa. Thanks for putting all this pressure on me, Dr. Eggman. Dealing with the sins of your grandfather. This is why you don't have grandfathers, folks. You have to put up with all the mistakes they've made over the years. Yeah, you ever just have like a grandfather who signs a blood contract with the devil? Oh, but I beat the level. Finally. It only took me like 1 hour. I'm not even kidding. There were a lot of shenanigans along the way. I was dealing with the sins of my grandfather.
I hate it when they leave me behind.
It's just gonna keep happening, Amy. You gotta take matters into your own hands. You gotta make your own decisions. Amy, you weren't even looking at Shadow. You were facing the opposite wall.
Shadow, we need you. Please help us.
No. I'm
It's all
brooding.
going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
But the Ark is still floating. It's just floating slightly closer to Earth now. That is the Earth. It is a floating JPEG.
And I must keep that promise.
Is that a teardrop? So they just have an ancient Chaos Emerald shrine inside of a spaceship. This whole time, the Ark has been hiding a giant salamander.
It's a giant lizard.
I always thought it was a salamander. All right, now what do I do? Oh, I thought I was supposed to hit you in the face. Oh, I'm supposed to grind on your life support system. I think I got behind them. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Ah! Now you're just shooting black holes at me. How many times do I have to hit them? I'm assuming several. Yeah, that's a given. God, there's a cute little lizard wild lollipop. I don't know what lizards eat, seriously. Like, what do they eat? I don't know. I've never taken care of one before. Is that normal? Like it emitting bubbles? Is this like a common occurrence? Pet owners, please help me. What happens when they start shooting electric balls that I thought were black holes before? We'll just say they're black holes because rule of cool. My lizard is attacking me with bubbles and has the ability to shift gravity! My lizard is, dying. Does anyone know how to deal with that?
Get out, you ugly prototype.
Don't call the lizard ugly. I just love the way that Sonic and Knuckles were running there.
Is that what Chaos Control is?
Yeah, Shadow, you use it all the time. How could you suddenly forget? Looks like the two of us are gonna become Super Saiyans now. Clench your fist tighter. Tighter, Shadow! Tighter! Tighter! Congratulations, Shadow, you've been whitewashed. I thought I was gonna say the Finland for a second. I don't know how to attack. I'm trying to pop this pimple. Oh, I just have to touch it. Okay. No, Shadow's not okay. I'm speaking on behalf of all keyboard warriors. This dude's got a lot of pimples.
The colony will enter the atmosphere in about 4 minutes.
Yeah? So what? I'm having an easy time fighting them. I just love how all these basketballs are being shot at me in rapid succession. I thought I could like sneak through the gaps in the middle, but I hate lasers. Well, that's what we call musical timing. It looked like a floppy weed. Shadow is what?
Give them a chance to be happy.
Yeah, but what about my own personal happiness? Have you ever thought about that, Maria?
Chaos Control!
That's right, we summoned the giant yellow ball.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right?
I mean, I'm in my super form. I can still fly. Nah. Wait, did Shadow just blow up? No, that's just the Ark teleporting back to its initial location. The kid's just like pretending, just smile and wave, smile and wave. You must let the wheels of the Senate turn.
Where is Shadow?
Dead. He probably will come back in later installments. You know what Sonic needs? It needs a game where you use guns and you play as Shadow the Hedgehog. And the name of the villain group was a little racist. It's racist because they're counteracting the racism of the hedgehogs. Look, I don't know why they're racist. I don't know why racism is a thing. We should see this as a lesson. The moral of the story is don't be racist like a hedgehog. And if you have those biases, you need to learn to better yourself. Overcome what was instilled into your brain when you were a child. Oh, do you see that? That hedgehog is punching another hedgehog because its quills are different. Don't be like that hedgehog. Okay, yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 was a good game. I understand the morals and the lessons.